Hi guys, this is Eric Harrison, and in this video, I want to talk to you about the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's a term you're very familiar with, or maybe you've never heard of it before at all. But either way, I want to help you define what it is, give you 3 simple strategies to overcome it, and then if you stick around to the end of the video, I've got a free downloadable resource that you can get to help give you even more clarity and more steps you can take to overcome it right away. So let's get started. So imposter syndrome. I have to admit that until a little over a year ago, it was something I had never heard of before. But when I started writing my first book, I became very familiar with it and heard it repeated over and over again by other people that were in the same place I was. And quite simply, it's any limiting belief, negative attitude, or unhealthy self-image you have of yourself that makes you stop from accomplishing a goal that you really want to achieve or from doing something that would really help other people. It usually starts with a sentence that begins with, well, who am I to fill in the blank? Or what do I have to offer that somebody else can't do? Or, no one cares what I have to say about this topic. But the truth is that you are the only one that can say what you have to say in the way that you're going to say it. Even if it's something that you're trying to do that hundreds, thousands, millions of people have done, nobody's going to do it quite the way you do. I could have very easily told myself, gee, what the world needs or what the world doesn't need is one more person to write a book. But guess what? I wrote a book, I published a book, and I've sold thousands of copies and impacted several people who are now part of my subscribers and my audience. Many of them are part of this channel as well. So the truth is, no matter what it is that you want to do, if you don't do it, no one is going to do it quite the way that you can and in your voice and appeal to your audience. And I love the quote by Dr. Seuss where he says, to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. So maybe you have to reframe your idea of what success is. Success may not be having thousands of people that are lining up to sing your praises or give you money to buy the products you're selling. But if what you do impacts even one person, to me, that's enough reason to show up and to do what you need to do to overcome your imposter syndrome. So let me give you 3 very simple strategies that you can begin using today to overcome the imposter syndrome. Number 1, show up every day, day after day, week after week, month after month. Just show up. Decide that you're going to punch fear in the face, that you're going to overcome your limiting belief, and that you're going to show up and do something that will lead you in the direction of your goals. I started out to write a book a year and a half ago, and it took a long time. And there were days and even weeks where I struggled, but I kept showing up and I kept doing it. And lo and behold, I got the book done. So show up every day, number 1. Number 2, do one thing, take one step, make one decision that takes you in the direction of where you want to go. This could be very simple to begin with. Maybe the first thing you need to do is just to start. Just if writing a book, and I'm using that as an example, get your computer out and decide today I'm going to write 500 words, 200 words, 1,000 words, whatever it is, but do something and take a step that when you finish, you'll be proud of what you've accomplished, and that will spur you on to show up the next day and do something else. And that's our third strategy to help you overcome the imposter syndrome. You've shown up, you've done the one thing, and then come back tomorrow and do just a little bit more than you did the day before. If you wrote 500 words yesterday, write 600 today. If you exercised for 15 minutes yesterday, go for 20 today. And then keep showing up day after day and do just a little bit more. This is a theory, quite frankly, I have to give credit to Zig Ziglar. He called this strategy persistent consistency. And what that is persistence is just showing up every day, making sure you're there, working in the direction of your goals. That's consistency. And persistence is when you show up each day, you do just a little bit more. And the great thing is that when you do this and consistently over time, you keep stacking up greater accomplishments, higher goals. You look back over time and you see where you've come from and where you are now. I have to be very honest. Last fall, I went to a conference and I was finished writing my rough draft, and I was at this conference and people were talking about how they had started businesses. They were speaking, they were coaching, they were writing, all of these things. And I sat there and I thought, man, there is no way that's me. But that's where I am today. And it didn't happen overnight, and it wasn't easy, and it's a lot of hard work. But if I can do it, you can do it too. And that is just showing up and continuing to put these 3 strategies to work each and every day. So I promised you a bonus, and in the download below, or in the notes below, there is a free download. You can click on it. It'll take you to my website, and you can print out a PDF that will help you identify what it is that's really holding you back, and then strategies that you can begin taking today to start overcoming. So please feel free to click on that, download that. I hope it helps you to really overcome the imposter syndrome. So the question of the day is, just to get you started, and let's get a conversation going in the group here. What is the biggest obstacle you have to overcome? Is it self-doubt? Is it a person? Is it a job? Or is it, just something that is really holding you back? What is it let's identify that. Let's answer that question, and let's help each other overcome that obstacle. So again, please comment below, and I would invite you to subscribe to this channel so you can be aware every time I post new videos. I'm posting once a week, and I'm here to help you to achieve your personal goals and to achieve your biggest dreams and outcomes. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please share, and I will see you soon in another video.